You say NaNoWriMo. I say NaNoWriMo. Who cares? Let's all write together in April on... Welcome to Jenn's Writing World. If you have a story to tell, you are in the right place. Let's do it 10 minutes at a time. First, I want to thank everyone who has been supporting my channel. I've gotten 11 subscribes already, which is wonderful, and many people have said that they've been watching. 2 of my writing friends said that this channel sparked their writing, which is my goal and makes me very happy. One friend told me that these videos were not for him, but they made him write. That is what I want. So if you are watching these videos, or you're not watching these videos, but you're writing, don't feel bad. Don't feel, oh, I'm sorry they're not for me. If you're writing, then these videos are for you. I am surrounded by 3 cats right now. Some of them are scratching on the furniture, which is why you're hearing all kinds of noise. The door is actually cracked open and they can leave whenever they want, but they'd rather hang out with me when I'm trying to work. Back to my videos. You might notice that I do a little intro, and then I do 10 minutes of writing time, and then I do a little send-off. I want you to write during the writing time, but if you write in the beginning during the intro and after during the send-off, I'm great with that. Just play my video in the background, let it play all the way to the end, and everybody gets what they want. YouTube appreciates it when you play it all the way to the end. Apparently that affects some algorithm or something. I don't know. I just am glad to hear that people are writing because of my videos. If you did watch the videos, the 10-minute write-ins, you might notice that I do put text on the screen up in the little corner. That's not for you if you're writing, but if you happen to be somebody who decided not to write but decided to watch my video anyway, and thank you, I put the little words on the screen so that you're not bored for 10 minutes just watching me type. Hopefully you find the words entertaining. I am experimenting with how often and how many words I should write, so you might see that change over the coming month. Any comments that you have, any input, I always appreciate. So thank you everyone who has been watching these videos. I have a big announcement today in which there's going to be many more 10-minute write-ins for you to watch in April. I hope that you're not watching, but that you're writing. But either way, I appreciate you playing my videos from start to finish. All right, here's my news. You've probably heard of National Novel Writing Month. Over 500,000 writers come together in November and try to write 50,000 words. I imagine you've been one of them. Maybe you have succeeded, maybe you have not. 50,000 words is a chunk. Okay, I get to brag just a little bit. It's not a chunk for me. I wrote 107,000 words in November of 2020, but I'm a really fast writer, and that makes a big difference. I'm also a pantser, which means I don't really worry about what I'm writing. I just let the words flow out of me. If you are the type of person who thinks about your words more or who types slowly, and there's nothing wrong with either of those things, you might find that National Novel Writing Month in November is a challenge. But that's okay, because now it's April and it's time for Camp NaNoWrimo. And this is the time where you get to set the goals. If you want to write 50,000 words, be my guest. But maybe April is busy. It's got Easter, it's got kids in school. You don't have time for that kind of challenge. However, you might have time to write 15,000 words or 30,000 words, or maybe you've already finished a story and you need time to edit it. Camp NaNoWrimo is for you. I have a link below to allow you to sign up. It is the nanowrimo.org website. Once you've signed up, you'll be in Camp NaNoWrimo, and that will allow you to set your goal. It runs from April 1st to April 30th, and so along with Camp NaNoWrimo, I'm going to do a 10-minute write-in every day of April. That's right. If you've been enjoying the few write-ins that I've posted so far, you're going to get a lot more of them. Now, my hope is not to burn you out. My hope is to give you daily inspiration. Turn on the video, write for 10 minutes, go away and have a good day. I'm planning on writing a 12,000 word early reader chapter book set in a science camp that has time travel in it. Sounds really exciting. And I can easily do 12,000 words in a day, But I do have a life, and April is a busy month for me. Did I mention we're planning on moving this summer? Lots to do. So I'm going to write during the 10-minute write-in, and by the end of April, I should have 12,000 words. So why don't you set a goal for Camp NaNoWriMo, and then you can come and visit my channel every day, do the 10-minute write-in, and know that you are on your goal. Now, your goal may be bigger than you can write for just 10 minutes. In that case, like my friends, let this be a starting point for you. Let this be the motivation you need, because for many of us, once we start writing, we don't stop. So hit the video for the day, come and join me. I put them out every morning. And 10 minutes later, don't stop. Keep writing. The video will stop, but you know what? Soon there will be 30 of these things, which means you can always go back and replay one if you need another 10 minutes of motivation. Everything you need to know is down below. If you plan on joining, I'd love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what your goal is and how many 10-minute sessions you need to get it done. All of that will help everybody else get motivated. And the fun thing about Camp NaNoWriMo is that it is groups of writers writing together. You are not alone. Now, you may not want to join Camp NaNoWriMo, and that is perfectly fine. I hope that whether you are doing Nano this year or not, that you will join me for each of these write-ins. In May, we'll go back to doing it just twice a week. But who knows how much you can get done if you write or edit for 10 minutes a day. Why don't we find out? Thanks for sticking with me to the end. As always, if you subscribe and hit the little bell down below, you will get notifications when a new video comes up. And as I said, you will have a new video every day in April. So the little bell will take you right to that day's video. As always, though, please share what we're doing with your friends, especially in April. We're going to try and write every day. I'm sure your writing friends would love to join us. Maybe they don't know about Camp NaNoWriMo, and you could let them know. So you could have a whole group that joins up and meets up here every day. Everybody's on their own computer, everybody's watching the YouTube, and everybody writes together. A community of writers is what we want, because the more we work with each other, the more we succeed. All right, I am going to start ending these with a quote, and today's quote is by Connelly. Here is what he said. For aspiring writers, I'd pass along what I learned from Harry Crews, who was my creative writing teacher at the University of Florida. He said that if you want to be a writer, you have to write every day, even if it's only for 15 minutes. It was that 15 minutes that hit home. You have to keep the story fresh in your mind. You can't let it slip away. Wow. You'd think he might have developed my channel. I agree. Why don't we come together every day in April, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you can do, and see how far we get by the end of the month. Maybe with your story fresh in your mind every day, you'll get more done than you expected. So that's all from Jenn's Writing World. Until tomorrow, write, write, write.